Audio Jungle.
This is step-by-step revision for straight line graph, and this is part 2. If you have not gone through part 1, better you should watch part 1 first and then come to this part 2. This is a 3-part series for understanding of straight line graphs. So in this part we will be discussing uh, in this part we will be discussing this parallel and perpendicular lines. So these are basically the equations, straight line equations in different formats. So I'll quickly go through this one: slope intercept form and point slope form when point is given and slope is given, standard form, intercept form. So these are interconvertible. They are giving us equations in different formats, and we can switch them into y is equal to mx+c format or any other required format whatever they are asking for. Now I will go to the parallel and perpendicular side. Now sometime they are giving us equation like I will copy equation like, for example, 6x minus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. Like this is the given equation. They are saying that parallel to this we need to find equation of line parallel to this equation and passing through the point. For example, we can take 1 and 4. For example, this is the point and this is the equation, and we have to find the equation of line which is parallel to this one and passing through this. So before using this equation, we'll have to change this equation in y is equal to mx plus format. We require this one, y is equal to mx plus c or plus b. In some books they are mentioning b. So y is equal to mx plus c format, we have to change this one. So minus 3y, I will switch to other side. So minus 3y will change to 3y, will be equal to 6x plus 1. Now we can divide everything by 3. So we'll get y is equal to 6 over 3x plus 1 over 3. So 3 2s are 6. So our final equation will be y is equal to 2x plus 1 over 3. This will be our equation. Now we will be using gradient from here. So we know two parallel lines are having same gradient or slope. So this is value of m which we are supposed to use, which you will be using, and this is the point which we will be using to write the new equation which is parallel to this one. So we will write the equation of line in point slope form, which is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, and we will use this value of m. I will replace first a value of m, then we will be replacing this point which is x value is 1. So x minus basically x minus x1, this should be x1. So this one is x1. So x1 is 1, so I will write here 1, and y minus y1 is 4, so I will replace here 4. Now we'll have to just open this one. This implies y minus 4 is equal to 2x minus 2, and shift 4 to other side. Y is equal to 2x minus 2 plus 4, which is equal to, can move a little, so y is equal to 2x plus 2. So this will be the equation which is parallel to this given equation, and passing through this given point. So this is how we can use given equation, and slope value will be same. For parallel lines, slope value is always same. This is what you will have to keep in mind. Sometime they are giving us the graph, and they are asking us to, for example, if it is like this situation, like this is the graph given, and this is like coordinate axis, and they are saying that this should be like, for example, if they are saying like this one, this is the line, like for example L1 is line, we have to find L2 which is parallel to this line and passing through, for example, same point we can take 1 and 4, so passing through this point P and parallel to this line, parallel to L1. So this is required. So what we will do, we'll find the slope of this given line. How we will find the slope, I have already explained in part 1. If you have not gone through, just go through part 1 and you will find how to find slope. Detail is there. So this is the triangle which I will be using, and I'm shading for your understanding, and this is the 1 unit. If you'll be taking one box as 1 unit, so 1 2 3 4 5 6, this side is 6 units and this side is 1 2 3 units, so 6 over 3, m will be equal to 6 over 3, which is equal to 2 units. 2 value of m will be 2. Now what we can do, we can use this m value and this point, so y is equal, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So the gradient of this one will be minus 6 over 3, because this is sloping, right side is sloping downward, so we can take this one as minus 6 by 3 and this will be negative. And if we replace the value in this one, y is equal to basically y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, which is equation of line in point slope format. And if we replace this minus 2, and now we can open the brackets, so y minus 4 is equal to minus 2x plus 2, and we will shift minus 4 to other side, so y is equal to minus 2x plus 2 plus 4. So final equation will be y is equal to minus 2x plus 6. This will be our final equation, which is parallel to the given equation L1 and passing through the point 1 and 4. So what I have done, I have explained you equation of line parallel to the given line in equation format, and this is how we found. And the second thing which I have explained you is equation of line parallel to the given line in graph format. This graph is given, a straight line is drawn, we have to find the gradient, we have to use that gradient and the given point and find the equation of line parallel to that one. Now we will be dealing with the perpendicular line. Sometimes we are supposed to find equation, like for example in this question, if I'll write for you x plus 2y is equal to 6, this is the given line, and we can say this is L1 is given and a point is given which is 1 and 9, and we are supposed to find equation of line which is perpendicular to this one. So we have to find L2 which is perpendicular to L1 and passing through this point, like for example P point, and which is 1 and 9. So we have to find this perpendicular line. So what we will do, this given line we will be changing first in y is equal to mx plus format, y is equal to mx plus c format, and if we shift this x value to other side, we will get 2y is equal to minus x plus 6. And now we can get rid of this 2 also, we can shift this 2, y is equal to minus 1 by 2x plus 6, so 6 by 2 basically. So final equation will be y is equal to minus 1 by 2x plus 3. So this is the equation which is the same as this equation, because this equation is basically in standard form. So what we have done, we have switched from standard form to y is equal to mx plus c format, and from here we can identify that value of m is minus 1 by 2. And for perpendicular lines, keep in mind that gradient of two lines, for example m1 and m2, should be equal to minus 1. This is the rule for two lines to be perpendicular to each other, that their gradient should be equal to reciprocal of each other and change sign. So how our gradient will be the gradient of perpendicular line. This is sign for perpendicularity. So m of perpendicular line will be reciprocal of, reciprocal mean if it is 1 by 2, we'll take 2 by 1, so which is 2, and change sign. This is minus, so we'll change to plus. So our m value will be 2. So this is how we will be using this value. Plus we will be using this point which is given p, which is 1 and 9, and we will write equation y is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. And you know this is equation of line in point slope form. And now we have slope also, we have point also, so we'll replace in this m will be 2 and x minus x1 will be 1 and y minus y1 will be 9. So this will be our equation. Now we can just expand this one. Y minus 9 is equal to 2x minus 2, so 9 we can shift to other side, minus 9. So y will be equal to 2x minus 2 plus 9. So y is equal to 2x plus 7. This will be our final equation, which is perpendicular to the given equation and passing through the point P. This is in case we are given with the equation and sometime they are giving us graph. So in that case, what we will be doing, we will be using the graph, and we will be, like for example, if this is the graph given, I will quickly draw a small graph for your understanding. This is like the graph given, and they are saying that this is the line which you have to use for your okay, this is the line, and they require equation of line which is perpendicular to this one. So we will check first of all the gradient of this. So we can take this point which is on the cross, and we can take even this point. So if we complete the triangle, this will be like this one. How to find the gradient is already explained, so I'm not going through in detail this one. You can watch part 1 as well. So this is the triangle which I am using. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 units on this side, and 1 2 3 units on this side, but it's sloping right side down, so I will take it as negative. So m value will be equal to minus 6 by 3, which is equal to minus 2. So slope of this equation is minus 2. This equation is minus 2. So slope of perpendicular to this line will be reciprocal, which is 1 by 2, and change sign. So instead of minus, we'll take plus. So our target slope will be 1 by 2, and the equation which we will write, like for example a point, for example this point is given p is equal, p is like for example 3 and 7. So we can use this point and this slope. So y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. This will be like for example y1. So y minus 7 is equal to m value, which is 1 by 2, into x minus x1, which is 3. So we can simplify this. Y minus 7 is equal to 1 by 2x minus 3 by 2. And now we can just shift this 7 to other side of equality. So y is equal to 1 by 2x minus 3 by 2 plus 7. So minus 3 by 2 plus 7 we can solve with the help of calculator. Minus 3 by 2 plus 7 will be equal to 11 by 2. So y is equal to 1 by 2x plus 11 by 2. This will be our final. Hopefully you understood each and everything, and don't forget to subscribe Maths TV and forward this link to your friends and class fellows, and also forward this link and introduce the channel to your respective teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye. See you next time.